message from Paramashiva, directly from Mahakailasa. Message. Listen. Navatattva. As I explained already, this Navaratri, we will experience God through this great revelation of Navatattva from Paramashiva. Listen to the original words of Paramashiva in the original language he revealed. Listen. Proktani Navatattvani Kalani cha Navashrunu Vidata Srishtikaletu Stitikaletu Kesavaha Samharakale Rudrastu Bhoghakale Maheshwaraha Yogakaledu Sadakyo Jnanakaledu Bindukaha Dvanikaledu Navatatma Cha Anyakaledu Shaktayaha Sivakale Viseshentu Cha Ishanopi Tatakramat Shivamurti Shaktimurtir Nadatma Bindumurtikaha Sadashiva Mageshana Rudra Keshava Vedasam. First thing, listen. Very rarely Paramashiva uses the word listen during verses. When he is revealing the teachings, he is revealing to the beings who are almost in oneness with him. Their attention span is literally exactly as Paramashiva, but he uses the word listen not for them, but for all of us who are going to listen later on from them. In this verse, he is using the word Shrunu. First line itself. Proktani Navatattvani Kalani cha Nava Shrunu. Means just by listening, you will experience Paramashiva. There are some sutras where he will say practice, abhyasa. Those principles, if you practice, you will achieve that result. There are some sutras he will say do puja. So those principles, if you do puja, you will achieve that result. He gives a clear instruction when he reveals the truths to us. In this verse, he uses the word Shrunu. Listen. So, I will reveal the sacred secrets elaborately, detailed way. Just listen. If your attention span is very short and you want to increase it, just keep the Atma Linga in your hand like this. Keep the Atma Linga in your hand. Keep it near Anandagandha. Means above the navel, below the heart. And sit. When I am explaining each principle, your Atma Linga will stand up. You can see it stands up. If it is standing up, everything I am revealing is going directly inside your being, and it is also getting recorded in your Atma Linga. So, if you are wearing the Atmalinga, that's enough. You will never forget these great truths. It will constantly.
Why? What's wrong? Yeah, you know the new condo launch I was looking at in the east? The one got sea view one. I wanted to buy that.
Constantly be soaking in your bio-memory, bio-energy, muscle memory. You will be soaking in it. Those great truths will be soaking in you. You will be soaking in those great truths, in those great experiences. So, if you want, I'll give you a few seconds, few minutes. Run and pick up your Atmalinga. And if you want, you can even pick up cup of coffee, cup of tea, hot chocolate, anything which makes you fresh, alive, increases your attention span. For some people, just cup of water will increase their attention span. Being hydrated will increase their attention span. For some people, cup of coffee. For some people, cup of tea. Some people, cup of hot chocolate. Anything you want to increase your attention span. Bring it. Sit. You can sip. Not alcohol. Surely alcohol will not expand your attention span. Other than alcohol, you can bring anything you want to drink. Sit. During the satsang, you can continue to sip. Nothing wrong. Don't worry at all. It is not disrespect. You being attentive is all I want now. Because these are wonderful principles. Listen. The first principle. Listen. The first principle you need to understand is whatever is in Brahmanda is in Pindanda. Whatever is in macrocosm is in microcosm. You are just pure reflection of Brahmanda, like hologram. Listen. I was studying the Jyotish Shastra and some of the extended literatures related to Jyotish Shastra and Ayurveda. At the time I had a doubt. I rushed to Arunagiri Yogeshwara asking him, in those days, there was no tools, special equipments. How did our ancient rishis precisely understand about the stars and the whole cosmos and documented? Same way in those days, there was no X-ray machine or anything to see inside the body. How did they study so thoroughly and documented elaborately, including the number of bones, internal organs, their size, everything? Arunagiri Yogeshwara beautifully revealed this truth to me. The great masters, rishis, who mastered unclutching, they will sit in Nirvikalpa Samadhi. In Nirvikalpa Samadhi, they can see everything happening inside them. They will document. And whatever is happening inside them will change along with moon going up and down. Shukla Bhaksha and Krishna Bhaksha. So observing what is happening inside them, they realized many things related to space, By observing what is happening in the space, they realized many things inside them. Ayurveda and Jyotisha are deeply interconnected. Macroscopic and microscopic, telescopic and microscopic vision is called in Sanskrit the. Understand? Everything in the cosmos, Brahmanda, is in Pindanda. Everything in Pindanda is in Brahmanda. This is the first principle you need to listen. Then, Paramashiva now explains the 9 way he manifests, exists spontaneously, simultaneously, synergetically. Because in this verse, he says clearly, Proktani Navatattvani Kalani cha Navashrunu. The word Proktani Navatattvani Kalani cha Navashrunu does not mean at different times I exist in different way. No. I exist simultaneously as all these Navatattva, as all these 9 kalas also happening simultaneously, synergetically, and spontaneously.
Singaporean OPR above 35 years old? You're automatically entitled to 75% of our optometry.
Vidata Srishtikale tu Stitikale tu Keshavaha. During the Srishti, the manifestation, creation, I manifest as Brahma. During Sthiti, maintenance, I manifest as Keshava, Vishnu. During the Samhara, rejuvenation, I manifest as Rudra. During the Boha, any kind of enjoyment, I manifest as Maheshwara. During Yoga Kala, any kind of focusing your consciousness, uniting your consciousness with the higher consciousness. That is Yoga Kala. He manifests as Sadashiva. Jnana Kale, the time in oneness, means already united in oneness. The knowledge is shining. That space of oneness, the time of oneness, the time of enlightenment, oneness. Jnana Kaledu Bindukaha Dhvani Kaledu Navattva Anya Kaledu Shaktaya. Listen. Jnana Kala, the time of oneness, enlightenment, he manifests as Bindu. Bindu means the highest visualization. I'll explain what is the highest visualization. One by one, I'll explain. Dhvani Kale tu Navattva. As the time of the sound, he manifests as Nada Atma, means Anahatatvani, the sound which is eternal, the sound of the cosmos, sound of the macrocosm. He manifests as Nada Atma, as a sound of the macrocosm. Anya kaledu shaktayaha, during the time of will, the pure will, he manifests as Shakti. Sivakale Viseshantu Cheshanu Cha Isanopi Tataha. The Shivakala uses one more word, Viseshantu. During the Shivakala, he as he is, and also he manifests Ishana. Ishana means a liberator. Anugrahamurti. His primordial, first principle of manifestation is Anugraha. Understand? He explains beautifully. I can tell you, I have experienced different powers of different definitions of God in Upanishad. God is described as Shanti. When I read that definition, I have experienced that Paramashanta. Same way, in Isavasya Upanishad, God is described as completion, Purna. When I meditated on it, I realized that dimension of completion, Purnatva, with various descriptions, definitions, I've experienced God in his various dimensions. But this verse is ultimate. This is something extraordinary. So listen. To experience God, listen. Shrunu. Listen. Life solutions are good, but not spirituality. Don't think life solutions are spirituality. They are beginning, initial level. Real spirituality is the truths, cognitions which puts you in samadhi, oneness with Paramashiva immediately. So, listen to these truths. Proktani Navatattvani Kalani cha Navashrunu Vitata Srishtikale. During the creation manifestation, I manifest as Brahma. Listen. Paramashiva reveals about himself as he is in Brahmanda, macrocosm. And it is the truth, absolute truth, for even when he is reflecting in Pindanda, microcosm. So even inside you, any creation, any manifestation, any expression of creativity, he manifests as Brahma. I should say, when Paramashiva manifests as Brahma, it is Parabrahma. And any sustenance happening inside you, through you, inside you and through you. I can give you example. Inside you, sustenance means breathing happening properly, blood circulation happening properly, you maintain a certain thought current and plan properly. All this action is a sustenance happening inside you. Sustenance happening through you. You know, you are sustaining your family, you are sustaining your company, you are sustaining so many things in your life. Any sustenance, Paramashiva manifests in you as Vishnu. When Paramashiva manifests as Vishnu, it is Parandama. Then, any destruction, tons of destruction is happening inside you and through you every second, every microsecond. First of all, so many cells are dying inside you and getting dropped. The science says trillions of cells die and get dropped, the dead cells. So, only if the destruction is happening, you can even be alive. For example, the food you eat need to be burnt by the Jadaragni inside you. It has to be destroyed and converted, rejuvenated, transformed into energy. So all destruction happening inside you and through you. There are many destruction you do, even in your own life, inside you and through you. During all those moments, Rudra is manifesting. When Paramashiva manifests in you as Rudra, he is Maharudra. Listen. During all boha, enjoyment time in your life, he manifests as Maheshwara in Brahmanda, macrocosm, and in Pindanda, microcosm. So when Paramashiva manifests as Maheshwara, he is Parameshwara. Listen.
I saw the so-called advertisement, right? So it's more emphasized on the monthly payment, so it's affordable for our family. At the same time, for the maintenance wise, right, I no need to worry about that. So that's my main concern. My name is Azmi. This is my son.
I'm Kas.
So I've been using the water dispenser for I think around 6 months. I got 5 kids. So the kids, they will go to the fridge off and on. They will drink the water very fast and they don't fill up the water. So the ones who fill up the water is mommy and my mother-in-law. So it makes so much noise. So the kids are we have to cater to them. They fill up every now and then. We have to fill up the water. Boil the water. It's very tedious for my family. Previously, I was using the water dispenser whereby we need to use the drums. So and once the water already finished, right, the only person who can really carry the heavy drums is myself and my son. My wife and my mother-in-law are unable to do that, so it's a bit difficult for us. Once we have this, it's better. It's very convenient. First thing first is that we don't have to fill up the water. At the same time,
Son, just by listening, you can experience God in you, and you can see how the Brahmanda is happening in Pindanda. By aligning yourself, putting your whole attention, focus, consciousness on what is happening inside you, you can realize Paramashiva in macrocosm, and simply you will realize in macrocosm and microcosm both. Listen. By putting your whole consciousness inside you, what is happening, you will realize Paramashiva in macrocosm, Brahmanda, then microcosm, Pindanda, both. When he says, during the Mahakailasa, he manifests as Maheshwara, not only just in the macrocosm, universe, Brahmanda, even in Pindanda, he manifests as Maheshwara during all the Mahakailasa. Listen. You go through tons of Mahakailasa every day. Tons of Mahakailasa every day. Even now, the joy of listening, the boha of listening, the joy of understanding, boha of knowledge you are enjoying. So during all the Mahakailasa, he manifests as Maheshwara. Listen. Same way, during the Yoga Kala, means uniting yourself towards the ultimate, consciously uniting yourself to the ultimate. Consciously, when you try to get conscious access to the superconscious happening in you, that yoga kala, trying to have union, when your consciousness is trying to have union with the superconscious happening inside you, Paramashiva, that yoga kala, he manifests as Sadakyoho, means Sadashiva. Jnana kaledu bindukaha. When oneness, during the oneness time, he manifests as bindu, ultimate life energy, the ultimate visualization and life energy, chit, consciousness, the pure bindu, life, the pure tejas, pure life. In Sri Vidya Sampradaya, the Bindu is the topmost of the Sri Chakra Navavarana. In that Navavarana, the top is Sri Chakra, the Bindu, the pure life. During the time of oneness, he manifests as pure life. Now, the most important sacred secret you need to know, all this kala, this time does not happen one after another. Don't think first creation happens, so Paramashiva comes as Parabrahma, Brahma, and then creates. Then Paramashiva manifests as Parandama, Vishnu, and sustains. Then Paramashiva manifests as Rudra and destroys. No. Everything, all 9 happening simultaneously, spontaneously, synergetically. Listen. Many times I give you.
Take a look at these 3 properties in the Hillview area. Chantilly rice is selling at
Teachings for you to have health, for you to have wealth, for you to even make better career, for you to have happy mind, better relationships. Many times I give different teachings for your different dimensions to make yourself better being in various fields and various dimensions. Now, I am giving you the ultimate teaching to make you Paramashiva right now. Understand, anything happening in you is one of these 9, and all the 9 is happening in you. Anything happening in you is one of these 9, whether the Srishtikala or Stitikala or Samharakala or Bohakala or Yohakala or Jnanakala or Dvanikala or Anyakala or Shivakala. Anything happening in you is any one of these 9 times, and all 9 is happening simultaneously, spontaneously, synergetically in you. Put your whole consciousness and try to understand this. The samadhi can be triggered right now with this understanding. You can see millions of new cells are getting created in you. The Srishtikala is happening. So Parabrahma is active. So much is maintained in you. Blood flow, breathing, life, heartbeat, so much. So Stitikala, Parandama is happening in you. So much is getting destroyed in you. So much need to be burnt, cleaned. So much destruction is being done inside you. So Rudra, Maharudra is doing his Tandava, means cleaning. All the destruction, the rejuvenation. And always the Boha is happening in you. Listen, it is because Boha is happening, you still have a hope and you decide to live. Your will to live continues because still the Boha is happening in you. Even those who commit suicide, not that they decide not to exist, they decide not to exist the way they exist right now. So even those who are trying to commit suicide, they only want a Bohakala. But they are choosing wrong path, that's all. So Bohakala happens continuously. And Yoga continuously you yearn to unite yourself with the ultimate. Continuously, whether you believe it or not, there is a deep yearning towards the superconscious happening in you. You always want to have a conscious access to that superconscious happening in you. Whether a child is asking curious question, or you seriously contemplating how, why, when, what of life's questions, how, when, why, who, about you, or God, or Jagat, world, Jiva, Ishvara, Jagat, about any of this, you have any question, it's nothing but Yoga Kala. Part of you consciously striving to have union with the ultimate inside you. So every moment, spontaneously, the Bohakala is happening in you, Yohakala is happening in you. Sadashiva is the Lord of Yoga Kala. During Yoga Kala, he manifests as Sadashiva. All this spontaneously, simultaneously, synergetically happening in you. Just putting your consciousness and deciding to have access, conscious access to everything happening in you is enough. You will wake up to this truth. You will wake up to yourself as Paramashiva.
Here's what most people don't tell you. If you fall sick before you're retired, insurance is not the best solution to support your family or provide for your family in retirement. What's even more scary is if you were to lose your job before you finish paying your insurance premiums. In fact, it's going to make you bleed even more. The worst part is, sometimes you may not even be able to claim when you truly need the money. Thankfully, I found a much safer way to support my family and plan for my retirement. Many of my students were also over-insuring themselves until they learn our system of finding golden goose properties in the UK, where they can enjoy 6 to 8% rental returns in as quickly as 6 to 12 months. Hi, my name is Daniel, and many of my students and I have built our property portfolios in the UK, and are enjoying thousands of dollars of passive income every single month. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying insurance is not important. In fact, hospitalization insurance is key to protecting your savings in the event you fall sick and get huge medical bills. However, if you're looking to provide for your family and have a good lifestyle in your retirement, you simply cannot rely on insurance alone. Most people think insurance equals to safety. Perhaps like me, you are also quite risk averse. If so, this is precisely why you need a better plan than trying to use forced savings over 10 to 20 years to buy insurance, only to realize that if you sell that policy within the first 5 years, you actually make a loss. Anything you buy today and is worth less tomorrow is simply not a good investment. Think about that for a moment. If you want to learn how to invest in something that is safe, asset-backed, and generates you an income today, not in 10 or 15 years' time, click the link below to sign up for my free Golden Goose Property web class, where I will share with you my system of finding Golden Goose properties, where my students and I have built passive incomes of $1,000, $2,000, or more in as quickly as 6 to 12 months. And even better, we can leave these freehold properties as a legacy for the next generation and do it in a way you don't have to pay a lot of tax either. But wait, does it mean that if I really want something safe and at the same time provide an income for me and my family in the event I fall sick and can't work, plus allow me to still provide for my kids' education, and on top of that have enough for my golden years in retirement? The answer is in UK property. The answer is absolutely yes. But not every UK property is a golden goose property that generates profit every month, even after deducting all expenses. And that's why I've designed this free Golden Goose Property web class, where I will share with you my journey over the last 10 years and also how do we mitigate risk of property investing so that we can enjoy peace of mind and collect rent every month to take care of our loved ones and plan for our retirement. So give yourself the gift of the best insurance for your family. Click the link below to secure your spot at the free Golden Goose Property Investing web class, and I'll see you there.
This AI tool will take your idea and create a complete book, complete with design, images, layout, everything, including the content, literally in a few minutes. Watch this. So I'm using Designer, which will import content from your blog, from a Google Doc or a Word doc or even a YouTube, depending on the plan you choose. For now, I'm going to use WordGenie, the AI feature. So all I need to do is give it an idea and then click on Next. And then just tell WordGenie what audience am I targeting my book towards. Then it'll just show me a selection of titles, which I'll just choose one that catches my eye. Then it'll suggest the outline for my book, which I'm free to edit as I see fit. And now the magic happens. It will generate the full content of the ebook ready for me to edit, tweak and tune. And obviously I want to make it my own so it comes across and reads really, really well. And so from here now it's saved as a draft, or I can simply choose a template. And there are hundreds of templates to choose from, and all of these are totally customizable. You can change anything, the images, the style, any of the text, whatever you want. So this one looks perfect for my niche, passion, grit and success. All these images can be changed once I'm in the editor, and I can see I could do worksheets, I could do all sorts within this template. So now you can see all my content from my draft has been pulled into this template, and all the content's been laid out into single column, double column, images have been put in the right place. But of course I can now customize and change anything. So if I don't like a chapter heading page, perhaps that image doesn't work for me, I can search my inbuilt image search tool and just select another image and it will just load it just like that. Any adjustments to the layout, to the style, I can just do with a couple of clicks. On the right you can see all my navigation there all laid out, and again just changing images is just a few clicks, including the layout. If I don't want a double column layout and I want a single column, then I can just change it. And of course I could do that manually as well, but it's a lot faster to use the inbuilt presets that are all set up, because within a few minutes I've got my whole ebook all done and ready for publishing. So all that's left now for me to click publish, and it produces this beautiful PDF all ready to go. Or I can just click another button and select Flipbook, and I've got a flipbook which I can share with my audience. Design is a well-established software company with over 320,000 customers, over 70 countries now. We're the leading ebook designer since 2016. We've won awards. We have hundreds and hundreds of 5-star reviews on Trustpilot, Capterra, GetApp, Software Advice, and all of them. So why not join Designer? Click the link below to learn more.
Hey, listen, we are Hindus. The moment you are born as Hindus, the moment you are attracted to Hinduism, listen, the hard wiring done inside you to experience Paramashiva is already triggered. It's burning. You are no more a sinner. You are no more a slave. You are Paramashiva. Some religions teach to their followers that they are sinners. Some religions teach their followers supposed to be slaves. Hinduism, Sanatana Hindu Dharma beautifully declares, Shrunmandu Vishwe Amritasya Putraha. Hey, listen. All the sons of immortality. I should say, here the word Putra is not even son, extensions of immortality. Because the way the word Putra is used in Sanskrit, Shrunmandu Vishwe Amritasya Putraha. The extension of immortality. If it says son of Amritan, then we can translate that word as son of Amritan. But here, Amritasya Putraha, the qualities Putra, it means naturally we have to come to a conclusion, the extension of that quality. Because a quality cannot have a son. Only a human being can have a son. Only a person can have a son. Quality is son means, quality is Putra means, that quality is extension. So, beautifully, Paramashiva explains in the Upanishads. The Upanishads are naturally revealed by Paramashiva. Shrunmandu Vishwe Amritasya Putraha, the extension of immortality. In Sanskrit, there is one more beautiful truth. Just few days before we had a MagudaAgama, you all should know son is the genetical fulfillment of father. See, the genes, the life in the father constantly strives to achieve fulfillment. So all of you should know, if you are doing Shraddha for MagudaAgama, you are pleasing, supporting, enriching, strengthening your father's life excitement, which is trying to achieve next level breakthrough, fulfillment through you. Whenever your father manifests his fulfillment through you, it will only shower blessings for you. Never ever think your ancestors will interfere with your ambitions. They will celebrate your ambitions and shower a great breakthrough. Like Subramanya is Paramashiva's completion. Paramashiva enjoys Subramanya becoming Gurunada. That is why he takes him and puts him on the shoulder and tells, come on, teach me the principle of Navattva, the meaning of the Pranava. He makes him Shiva Gurunada. When the son has become Gurunada, father does not become jealous. He puts him in the shoulder and makes him as Shiva Gurunada. So your ancestors, their energy, their DNA, their component inside you only makes you have next level breakthrough in your life, because their ambition to have the next level breakthrough constantly supports, listen, when they leave the body, they leave the pure ambition in you, the pure excitement in you, the pure energy in you, the pure ambition to have a breakthrough and fulfillment. Don't ever think you will be forced to go and live the life as per their ambition. If you are connected to your ancestors, no. They give the pure grace and your ambition manifests. They are the pure manifestation of fulfillment. Always respect, worship, remember ancestors. In Sanatana Hindu Dharma, ancestor worship itself can shower you with so many auspicious, wonderful things in your life. Mahalaya Amavasya, Shraddha or Pindadarpana, remembering the ancestors, worshipping them, bowing down to them, always does good to you. Not only Mahalaya Amavasya, every Amavasya, doing Shraddha or Pindadarpana, or offering flowers, argya, respects, devotion, bowing down to them, infuses tremendous life positivity, life excitement, energy to have fulfillment, energy to experience fulfillment.
Your Gojek is here. Let's go.
Apply promo code YES to win at every ride.
I am describing the principles of Shraddha as it is given in Hindu scriptures and as per my experience, both my own Atma Pramana and the Shastra Pramana of Sanatana Hindu Dharma scriptures and Apta Pramana. Our elders, the great rishis' experiences. So listen. Listen intensely. These great truths about Paramashiva and his various dimensions can make you experience the ultimate God right now. Just these definitions like a generator, operator, destroyer, that is God, G-O-D. This all looks very initial level. Here, Paramashiva, what he reveals, it is straight experience. These 9 days, Navaratri, I'll decode and reveal all the sacred secrets Paramashiva reveals in this Navatattva. It's from MagudaAgama. Each Agama is considered to be one part of Paramashiva. Like a Kamika Agama is a feet. Karana Agama is the ankle. And MagudaAgama is the crown of Paramashiva. In the crown of Paramashiva, Paramashiva has written this Navatattva. It means this is the ultimate definition, I should say ultimate revelation about himself. So listen, this 9 days of satsang, Navaratri Satsang, don't miss. Even if you miss live darshan, again watch it at least 2-3 times. Especially sit with your Atma Linga and watch. Because every principle clicks with you. Atma Linga will stand. And not only those powerful cognitions will go inside you, it will also get fully embedded, fully injected, infused into Atmalinga. So you will have continuously, you will be soaking in this experience, and that experience will be soaking in you. Contemplate how Paramashiva manifests as Parabrahma and creates in you and through you. How Paramashiva manifests as Parandama Vishnu and sustains in you, through you. Actually, if you contemplate how the breathing is continuously sustained, how the blood circulation is continuously sustained, how the heartbeat is continuously sustained, how the digestion is continuously sustained, how your life is continuously sustained, you will have 1,000 times more energy to sustain your business and make it successful. Your business is too small compared to the sustenance you are doing in your existence.
With low fees and a premium platform, Saxo is where money wants to be.
Anyone who is going through insecurities about the business, spend little time, at least few nights, trying to study how you are sustaining yourself even during the deep sleep. Try to have a conscious access. How even that during deep sleep, everything is sustaining automatically inside me. If so much sustenance energy, Parandama, Vishnu is manifesting in me, can't I sustain my business? It is too small. The energy to feel I am smart enough, intelligent enough to handle anything, sustain anything, will manifest as a part of your very existence. When you see how you sustain yourself even during the deep sleep. Just 1 or 2 nights when you fall asleep, focus, decide consciously to have access to the whole sleep and what is happening inside you during sleep. That one can reveal so many things. That conscious access can make you healthy because you can rebuild the body, can make you beautiful because you can change the shape and size, any dimension as you want. You can learn to sustain everything in your life consciously. That is the power of Parandama, Mahavishnu, Keshava. There is so much deeper and deeper insights Paramashiva reveals in this verse. I'll decode all of it and reveal it to all of you, share it with all of you. Enjoy this Navatattva Satsangs in this Navaratri time. So, blissful
श्री कैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्त श्यामला पीठारूढ श्री मीनाक्षि सुन्दरेश्वरा भिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्न कुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपानलब्ध दिव्यज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागम सारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत् परमशिव करुणा समधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्र चामर श्री चिन्ह काहलादि समस्त बिरदावल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संघ सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्ययापवर्ग वर्ष विश्राण जीमूत परमत कलभ केसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु क्षपण शाक्यादि महांधकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु वीक्षणानर्हार्ह ध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कर्त्रे सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिनाम् अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रिनवत्युत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रजित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्तः साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वत मनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणि पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरुपरम्परा प्राप्त अटलपीठ अष्टोत्तरसहस्र श्री अटलपीठाधीश्वर धर्ममुक्तिस्वर्गपुरस्वर्णपीठ त्रयोविंश गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ जगद्गुरो श्रीकैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्रीकैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत्परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्यवर्य सच्चिदानन्द प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिन् अत्रागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञान वितरणेन विजयी भव जय जय।